The men and women of our military are asked to put their lives on the line to protect our country. Although the average soldier serves just under 7 years, many face traumatic experiences that they battle for a lifetime.
I served the U.S. Army in Vietnam with the combat situations. A lot of it floods back. I remember one time straightening out the wick of a candle, and it made me think about a grenade, prepping a grenade with the pin. I go, where did that come from?
Bro.
Reintegration is a huge, huge challenge. It ranges for me from Vietnam veterans who have been out of the service for over 50 years to 25-year-olds who've just exited the service. And for them, this sense of not belonging anymore is huge. What might take me months in session, in group or individual with a veteran, creating that sense of trust and safety so they feel okay to share, happens in a matter of moments with the horse. It's amazing.
Good job, boy.
Here, it's me, it's the horse. I'm not being psychoanalyzed. I'm not being, I don't have to discuss things. It really brings the focus back to me. My recovery, my self-care. I'm not forced to share. And when I do share, I'm comfortable and I'm able to do that freely.
Hey, boy. That's a good boy.
Talk therapy, you need to talk. You need to verbalize what you're feeling. When you're in the arena, you do not have to do that. The horse kind of mimics the client's feelings and behavior. As a therapist, you do have to learn to observe more, talk less, listen more, talk less, and that is a beautiful thing between people who are unable to verbalize what they're feeling.
I can remember being right there. One of the horses coming over to me and just being with me. This horse accepts me in all my faults, very much like my wife did. She loved me in all my faults, and she knew them because she was my wife. God bless her.
What we're going to invite you to do is to take one of your team members and move them to another part of the area here. In this area, Palomine is the only EGALA certified program. We are also the only military designated program through EGALA in this region. EGALA is Equine Assisted Growth and Learning Association. It's a therapeutic model. It gives a framework for being able to work with individuals. One of the standards is that we always work on the ground. There's no riding involved. We work in a team. There's always a mental health therapist, an equine specialist that watches the horse. And we come to the party with a strong belief that every client has their own answers.
The enjoyment of petting an animal, especially of this size, is just a great feeling for us.
For this session, the Marines wanted to share a flag that their unit flew in Afghanistan. But the friendly gesture startles their equine pals. It's a reminder of the common misunderstandings in civilian life.
I think everybody has certain situations that they're afraid of before they get into them because their expectations become just something that it's not, as we create our own mind.
At the end of the session, the Marines respectfully folded the flag. Then, something special happened.
He originally came by us, but then he came back and saw we were putting it away. And taking any threat that it might have bore in the original had gone away, and it was being put away. That was astounding.
In addition to Palomine's equine-assisted psychotherapy program, Fallen Fridays offer a special bonding opportunity.
Fallen Fridays is one of those that you can bridge the gap, and you have Vietnam veterans, Korean veterans, Iraq and Afghanistan veterans all coming together and getting involved with volunteerism, getting involved with taking part in some of the programs.
When a soldier is deployed, emotions run wild at home. That's why military families are also invited to unwind at the farm.
While I was away, they couldn't have been more supportive of my wife, and they couldn't have been more supportive of me.
When my husband came home, we went for a walk around the barn with our daughter, and It was just to be out in nature and to just kind of be around the horses and experience that together as a family was a nice way to start the redeployment process.
Good job.
A key reason why veterans feel at home when at Palomine is because many of the volunteers are also former military.
It's very important for you to say, I can relate to you, and the other person saying, yes, we can relate. And it helps. It helps, gives that sense of security, and what we normally call in the service is what's in it for me. If I know that you and I can relate, I'll be able to open up and we can talk about anything and everything, and it gives you the satisfaction of being calm and relaxed.
All I could say was I wish that this was here when I had came back home and transitioned into civilian life, because it was very hard. I think I would have had a really smoother transition in a real place to decompress, get assistance, and help.
Once a veteran or active duty service member enters the farm gates, it becomes about giving back. It becomes about serving again. It becomes about that connection, that camaraderie. If we can do that and help as many as we can right here on Long Island, that would be my bigger vision.